tell you what, hello everyone, hello, let's get started with the show. No can do, I'm bald again, and if you disagree, you know what to do, right? So, hello everyone out there again on the nicest man's cushion of land, and particular YouTube space for this particular in and out tonight. And I tell you, actually, like in another story, like say my experience of my own my today's day, what I was doing, and why I was doing what I was doing, right? So, guys, correct me if I'm wrong in my American. You have my permission of commenting me down below if you're Native American from Great Britain, probably some Australia regions or some native speaking countries, English native speaking countries. See you all there, you have my permission. So if you don't, then I don't die. I hope I won't. So yes, anyway, let's get going with our shifts off tonight. So what I was doing all day, guess, you would never guess by yourself. If I don't give you a clue, you won't. So what I was doing, let's reflect. What was the first thing I did was I bought new battery for my Audi A6 vehicle, because it's like the battery that I use when I charge my main big battery of my Audi A6 vehicle, and that's where I install where I put the second battery in Audi A6, and for that battery to live there for maybe four or 3 days until that main battery from Audi A6 gets charged fully, and then I swap them again, and I bring home the smaller battery, and that larger one leaves happily in my Audi A6. That's how I interchangeably charge my batteries, because I don't have too much rides like nowadays. It's a battery mostly used in the mode of in a locked mode. Then your car is locked, and then the alarm system is on, and when they give the electricity to those circuits operating within alarm system, and that's how they discharge with time. In order for them to be good again, I have to replenish what's been used, electricity in this case. In order that to happen, you have to do that activity of interchangeably changing those batteries, keeping them neat and charged and in good condition. And once one gets discharged, I swap the main battery with a second one, and then the second one is the first one, excuse me, is ready being charged. Then I get my charged battery from service center, and then I unlock my Audi A6 and install the first battery in its place, and the second one I remove, because it's like separate battery. I keep it home mostly. Audi is operated by the first one, and the second battery lives in my place. And when I ride my another cargo, like little wagon, I have my second battery right in my hand, and when I want to ride my second vehicle, cargo wagon, little cargo wagon, when I put the battery, the second one in my cargo wagon, and then I ride. So I hope it's clear. And yes, I tell you what, actually, I'm happy owner of my second new bought battery, brand new one. I'm pretty proud of this. Is warranty piece of papers on the it sits on the corridor little table. All needed things are there, and not needed as well. All there, because I'm keeping my place. Just be honest with yourself. I'm honest with yourself. I'm keeping my place pretty, not say clutter condition, surrounding myself with trash, but those things that I need, they're all by my hand, but they break that spell being just being at the right places at some points. That occurs, then I don't fucking care, because it's kind of suits me, it's comforting me, it's comfortable to me, and at the same time all things happen, they all happen for good. I hope it's clear, and let's move on. I bought my second battery. I bought no, I didn't buy anything else besides battery. And then I made my way, and then I made a phone call to my friend or my colleague or from my all just business story, and I called him, and I said what I want. I say that I want to meet for purpose of discussing some new business ideas, excuse me, and some other stuff needs to be said. It's not said yet. It will be said. I hope the next week we'll meet and we'll discuss what I want. And that's my just side, like, note that I'm revealing here. I wouldn't dive too much or to any depth at all in my personal stuff, because it's like, no, it's secrets. I'm keeping all like a low profile in order to be more good about my ideas, my attitudes, my behavior lines. So I'm good with those ones. Why change them then, right? So yes. After that, I did what? I swapped my summer tires for my ODA 6 to the winter ones. I know I'm late, no can do. I'm lazy creator, and I'm pretty weird earthling as well as Sander, because I've been slammed all this period of time. It goes without saying, and because of being slammed, I didn't do that at the right time. Let's say in April, because I was too busy to do that, and again I wasn't too much motivated about that thing of swapping my summer tires for the excuse me, winter tires for the summer ones, and I did that today, and actually pretty good tires. The winter ones of a trademark called Sava, and the summer ones of a trademark is widely renowned, it's Continental tires, summer tires, and I keep it home right beside my right shoulder. You don't see them. Want to see my tires? You can't see my tires because they are lower. Camera angle is not set at the right position in terms of her being able to depict what I said to you about just right now. Those tires living happily in my corner by the wall. I see covered with this cover that my friend handed me down probably, and I keep this whale. I keep this whale, and I used it today. That's all for good. All things congested, they all coincided at the right time, at the right place, at my place, and I covered my winter tires with that whale. And now what I'm doing, I'm fucking having joy out of life and making this story for tonight, not only for tonight, on a regular basis. As you see, if you're my attentive follower, then you know how I go in my American, what I do, what I don't do. Pretty rare things that I don't do. I might drop into some scientific stuff at one instance, again, and one other point I can do one thing, at another point I can do another one, and it's just always branch out in the process of elimination, things that are not needed in my life, and going on those things that I want to pursue, and I do, and finally I'm happy with those activities. Yes, let's go tonight, but only for tonight. I want to keep some more space for my evening of tonight, doing some slumping, fucking doing nothing activity that matters a lot to me, and so to you. With doing nothing, you unwind and you're just you're easing your way into working more hard in order to achieve your precious goal, whatever you want to pursue. You're all doing that already, right? And you'll be there. I promise you, on your biggest achievements of your life ever. Yes, thanks again for Braxton. I don't fucking know what Braxton, but I Braxton, my American. I'm proud of doing so, and so do you. Yes, I highly recommend doing the same if you like your language, whatever language you like. It doesn't matter at all. Just practice it. Practice. Don't keep fucking silent. Practice it. Say it, sound it out loud. Even with mistakes, they're all part of the process. And if they occur in a way, that's the signpost of you being on the right track. Otherwise, you're on the wrong track. Not there challenging yourself too much, or to the extent that you want to, and or to be in that fluency place that you want to be there, definitely. I have no fucking doubt about it, me included. So guys, let's go tonight, but only for tonight. Gotta roll again. Now can do have a lot of slumming activities that are not done yet. I'm gonna be on them right now. Be good, and thanks again for being with me tonight. Stay tuned, don't switch the channel, I can all that too. I won't, so don't ask me to do that thing, I won't, so guys, gotta roll again. Now, be good. Thanks again for being with me tonight. See you in a while.